world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. Okay, today we are talking about something we haven't spoken about in quite a long time. That is this thing, a Kaliber. Kaliber Precision Tools, and it was in this pack, and it's the whatever serrated blade. Okay, now it's this knife. But this knife was actually way cooler than I thought it would be. Okay, let me just show you what it looks like. It's a lockback. This is a serrated one. I do not own many serrated knives because I do not like it normally. But this thing has been pretty cool so far. Okay, nice blade shape, nice FRN scales, and a lockback. And it's got a great action. Just keep your finger towards the front, press it, it falls, and you can close it one-handed, open it one-handed. Very nice knife, very, very sturdy knife. No play, no wiggle, no nothing. This thing feels great in hand, and you have a wonderful choil in front. And while I was holding it and playing with it, I was thinking, a few things on this knife seems very familiar. Okay, now, oh, please excuse my beautiful wool bracelet. My daughter, she's 7. She made it for me. And now if I take it off, it means I hate her. Okay. This is a large honey badger. This is the one with its aftermarket scales, the G10 scales. These things are quite awesome. Okay. But notice the thin jimping. Notice the blade stock thickness. Okay. I modified this thing a bit. Let's take one of the normal ones. Jimping, blade stock thickness, jimping around the, what you call this, the access to the liner lock, the G10, the pocket clip, both sides. Let me just show you that. Okay, so I'm pretty sure these guys are OEM'd at the same place, but that does not really matter. These Kaliber knives, somebody actually asked me to do a video on the stubby, the Kaliber stubby. Man, then when I went there, I saw this thing, and it was at a super price. Okay, I'll explain that now. So anyway, so if you have like a Spyderco and a honey badger, and they make babies, I'm pretty sure you're going to get this. This thing has so many similarities between these two. Unfortunately, I do not own any more backlog Spydercos. Everything I have, I have slip joints, I have compression locks, and I have the ball bearing lock for the Manix, but I do not own any backlog Spydercos now. But this knife is actually quite awesome, and it feels like a very hard use knife. Like I said, wonderful FRN 8CR, wonderful pocket clip. You can switch it around to the other side. Awesome backlock. Feels very solid. But now, here's the best part. Let's leave it open so you can look at that. There we have weight, 8CR, FRN, blah, 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 blah. Everything that you want. But look here at the bottom. They used to sell this knife for $6.99. And for $6.99, that's still a pretty good price if I can get one that's not serrated. Yeah, I would pretty much still pay that. But I got it for 199 Rand. Okay, so for 200 Rand, this thing is amazing. Okay, now, Kaliber, those guys over there, Kaliber is, and it doesn't have anything anywhere else, only that. Okay, so Kaliber is a house brand for Cape Union Mart. So it's also designed South Africa, OEM China, but wonderful budget things. Now, I've done a few, okay, I'm going to say reviews. I don't do knife reviews. Knife reviews means I get things from places and I tell you what I like and don't like. I spend money on these things, and the ones that I do get, I get to choose which ones I want to see. So yeah, if I'm going to show you something and I'm going to say this sucks, then it means I didn't do my research beforehand. Anyway, but yes, I did one video on a Kaliber. The first one, there was a few things that you had to sort out to get it wonderful, but you could sort it out yourself. And the second one was that block back with the ball bearings in the pivot. and it was rattly like all get out. Now, I'm not sure if it was just mine or if it's all of them, but I was too afraid to buy one of those again. Okay, but this thing, like I said, the action is fantastic. It just drops. I'm pretty sure it can drop all the way, but then I'm going to lose a finger because this thing is very sharp. Look at the serrations on this side. You see, it's like a flat grind, and then I have serrations on one side. So on the other side, it's just flat. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, so it is flat ground all the way, and then the serrations at the bottom. So this thing is a slicey little devil. Quite a nice tip on this guy. And like I said, for cutting open packages and things like that, this works fantastic. Okay, not going to be an awesome meat knife, but for EDC tasks, this will be a little champion. Okay, that's me and Kaliber for today. I'm gonna try something. Okay, I bought lots of these things. We're gonna do PREGO rolls. Now, to do a good PREGO, this is the Bush Chef by Pickled Steel. Love this knife. Anyway, you need something with a straight spine or one of those cool wacky things. Now, I like to whack mine just for a bit, so that when I eat my PREGO, I do not rip out the whole piece of meat as I'm eating it. So I just tenderize it. You can roll it through one of those tenderizers if you're one of those people, but I like doing it this way. Okay, so let me just show you again. So we cut this little skin side just maybe a little bit. I'm gonna cut the top just maybe a little bit. Nothing on that side. And then you beat your meat. Not sure how that sounded. My wife loves it when I do that. She thinks it's very relaxing. Okay, I'm done. Okay, kind of first turn. Then we spice them. These ones are thin, so we're just going to spice them on one side. But my wife asked for jimmies, so we will be adding jimmies to these things. Afterwards, I'm going to add all kinds of PREGO sauce and I don't know what's the stuff I got, Nando sauce and all kinds of magical things. But yes, these minute steaks work nice for PREGOs, but you have to kind of tenderize them, otherwise you're going to be chewing your face off. And you don't want to chew something in a bun and then pull out your whole piece of meat with the first bite. Okay, and just because we love it, jimmies. Jimmies. If anybody named Jim, Jimmy, or Jimmy's, I don't know what your name is. Maybe it's your surname, Peter Jimmy's. Anyway, I need somebody to start sponsoring me because I'm going through a lot of Jimmy's every week. I even put this stuff. Okay, I love Jimmy's. Let's not get ridiculous. Okay, these things are delicious. Now we're going to put them on little coney buns with lots of butter. What's that stuff? Nando's mild peri peri and some spur PREGO sauce. And then we're going to eat it as is. Fantastic. So all of you stay safe, happy. Have a good one. Look at that. Goodbye. Okay, so if you made it till the end of this video, you are still fantastic. I'm still on holiday, so every few days I'll give you something new. All of you, stay safe, happy, have a good one. And go check out Cape Union Mart when they have these specials on their knives. You do get fantastic deals. Okay, goodbye.